Well, it's still getting messier and messier in the It Ends With Us feud between co-stars Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
You're not kidding when you say this is getting messier. The author of that book deleting her Instagram account, another who plays Baldoni's sister in the film, being harassed online.
Blake Lively, once Hollywood's golden girl, is facing the most dramatic meltdown of her career. Once seen as untouchable, she's now being dragged through the mud, not just by the public, but by the very industry that once adored her. This isn't a minor PR hiccup, her reputation is being torn apart piece by piece. The fallout is so massive that even her husband, Ryan Reynolds, isn't spared. Betrayal, lawsuits, power plays, and an epic public backlash have set social media on fire. The glamorous star's downfall is unfolding in real time, and no one saw it coming. Buckle up.
I believe that it's a continuation of the smear campaign that Blake initially claims happened while they were promoting the film.
The chaos traces back to and ends with us, a film that was meant to be Blake Lively's career highlight but has turned into Hollywood's biggest disaster. At the center of the scandal? Allegations that Blake tried to take control of the production, despite not being the director. Reports claim she acted as if she were in charge, sparking major tensions on set. Adding fuel to the fire is Justin Baldoni, the film's actual director and one of its stars, who has been painted as the victim in this feud. And with the receipts he's bringing to light, the controversy is only getting more intense.
I said that having read through Blake Lively's complaints, that it was evident to me that she was likely under the influence when she filed her complaint.
Public opinion has turned brutally against Blake Lively, with social media in full attack mode. Fans have completely abandoned her, and her follower count is plummeting at an unprecedented rate, reportedly losing hundreds of thousands since September. Even her husband, Ryan Reynolds, hasn't been spared, facing a significant drop in his audience as well. Despite their star power, they're hemorrhaging followers, a rarity in Hollywood. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni, the alleged victim in this scandal, is thriving. His follower count is steadily rising as people rally behind him, embracing his side of the story. The contrast between them couldn't be sharper.
Creepy Baldoni, getting close to her, obviously making small chatter not in character so as not to make the scene, which didn't require dialogue, awkward. And he says it smells good.
The real turning point in Blake Lively's downfall came on February 22nd. When The Hollywood Reporter dropped a cover story that sent shockwaves through the industry. What should have been a simple magazine feature became a public execution of her image. The cover illustration alone sparked outrage, depicting Blake launching a slingshot at Alone. Subtle? Not at all. The message was clear: she wasn't the victim, but the aggressor. Inside, sources painted her as a controlling and manipulative actress who overstepped her role, forced script changes, and disregarded the director's authority. The backlash was immediate and brutal. Fans, critics, and even Hollywood insiders slammed her alleged behavior. The cover became an instant meme, but not in her favor. The damage was done, and Blake's reputation was crumbling faster than anyone expected.
Literally, I'm just asking the question, like, how are women allowed to do this, to take something and to make it sound like you survived a... Because that's what it sounded like to the public.
This cover wasn't just a one-off hit piece, it was the culmination of months of whispers and allegations about Blake Lively's on-set behavior. Sources claim she didn't just clash with Justin Baldoni, but also made life difficult for crew members and co-stars. One insider even alleged that people were too scared to speak out, fearing career repercussions. In Hollywood, where power and influence rule, that's not far-fetched. Adding fuel to the fire, even Blake's Hollywood friends are reportedly distancing themselves. And let's not forget Ryan Reynolds, his reputation is now under scrutiny, too. Once Hollywood royalty, the couple has rapidly become a cautionary tale.
We can now all agree that the moral crimes committed here by Ryan Reynolds against Justin Baldoni have amounted to high treason.
Blake's legal troubles are taking center stage amid public backlash. She initially sued Baldoni, accusing him of misconduct and fostering a toxic work environment. However, Baldoni fired back with a countersuit, and he didn't hold back. His legal team claims Blake fabricated allegations to mask her own unprofessional behavior on set. Things got even messier when Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, known for his ruthless approach, released evidence challenging Blake's claims. Allegedly altered text messages and omitted emails have surfaced, raising doubts about her accusations. As more details emerge, the narrative is shifting, revealing a far more complex and contentious battle behind the scenes. Fans are now divided as the legal showdown intensifies.
I have got some major scoops. I mean, everybody's talking because the sink is shipping and people want to get onto lifeboats. So let's jump right in.
The public is eating up the drama as legal analysts dissect every new detail, tearing apart Blake's case in real time. Social media is flooded with commentary, and bloggers and YouTubers are racking up millions of views. One brutal comment summed it up: "She's never been a Hollywood darling, she's always been a Hollywood bully." Ouch. Meanwhile, Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, isn't just defending his client, he's on the attack. He's accused Blake of rewriting reality and manipulating public opinion. Calling her lawsuit a massive fishing expedition, Friedman claims her team is scrambling to find evidence for what he calls provably false allegations.
So I'm just going to very quickly, before I give you all of the tea that I got over the weekend, I'm going to go over the biggest revelations from the filing.
Blake's PR team is failing miserably at controlling the narrative, with every move backfiring and fueling the fire. A prime example? Her recent attempt to subpoena Baldoni's phone records and internet history, hoping to prove he orchestrated a smear campaign. Instead of gaining sympathy, the move was widely slammed as a desperate attempt to salvage her crumbling case. Baldoni's lawyer dismissed it as a baseless fishing expedition, and fans seem to agree. Many believe Blake is digging herself into an even deeper hole. But the real chaos is only just beginning. As Blake's reputation unravels at record speed, her husband, Ryan Reynolds, is being pulled into the storm. His attempts to shield her are backfiring, intensifying the backlash. The once untouchable Hollywood power couple, known for their carefully curated image, now seems caught in a whirlwind of bad optics and mounting controversy. But here's the twist: Ryan's role might go beyond just standing by his wife. Some are beginning to question whether he played a much bigger part in this unfolding drama than anyone first suspected.
Like, he literally tells Ryan he wants to be friends with you. And I could just see Ryan sitting there like, yes, this is exactly what I want, a puppy to kick in the mouth. And you'll do what I say.
Let's address the elephant in the room: Ryan's silence. Known for his quick wit and unapologetic honesty, his reluctance to openly defend Blake is deafening. Sure, he's made public appearances, including one with his mom, Tammy Reynolds, seen as a damage control move. But his lack of a genuine defense has fans questioning: is he staying quiet out of caution, or is there more to the story than meets the eye?
Genuinely, Steph, if you're watching this, I genuinely don't like Blake Lively. Like, I genuinely know. I've known she's a brat. So nobody's paying me to say this.
The most shocking part of Ryan's involvement is his alleged behind-the-scenes interference during It Ends With Us. According to industry whispers and even claims in Baldoni's legal filings, Ryan wasn't just a supportive husband, he was allegedly influencing creative decisions on set. Baldoni's camp suggests Ryan played a key role in the film's power struggles, often backing Blake's attempts to rewrite scenes and override the director's authority. If true, this means Ryan wasn't just a passive observer in Blake's alleged antics, he was actively helping her take control of a production she wasn't even directing. This revelation adds an entirely new layer to the unfolding controversy.
No one's told me to say this. I think people really didn't like her during those premiere things, and there was no plot against you, okay? Come down from your high horse.
And that's not all. There's growing chatter about Ryan allegedly using his Hollywood clout to silence dissent. According to Baldoni's lawsuit, tensions on It Ends With Us weren't just about creative control. Crew members and even some actors reportedly felt pressured to side with Blake, fearing that crossing her might also mean alienating Ryan, one of Hollywood's most influential figures. One insider even claimed Ryan's name was used as an unspoken threat, implying that if you didn't play nice with Blake, you risked being blacklisted by one of the industry's biggest stars. While the truth remains unclear, it paints a troubling picture of power dynamics at play behind the scenes. Fans have taken notice, and they're not holding back. Social media is flooded with criticism, with many calling Ryan out for what they see as complicity. One particularly scathing comment accused him of using his massive Hollywood platform to ridicule Baldoni, with others questioning whether his good guy image is just an act. The narrative is shifting. Ryan may no longer be seen as an innocent bystander in this unfolding drama.
Now you have two sides here, right? So Baldoni says this was all an effort to hijack the film to get her way. Lively claims she was the victim of harassment in a hostile work environment.
Here's the kicker. Ryan's efforts to support Blake haven't just backfired publicly, they're now affecting his career. As one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, with Deadpool making him a fan favorite, his reputation has always been rock solid. But now, whispers are circulating that his ties to Blake's scandal are making some studios nervous. And can you blame them? This isn't just a minor PR hiccup, it's a full-blown crisis with no signs of slowing down. If Ryan's name keeps getting dragged into the controversy, it could jeopardize not only his upcoming projects but also his long-term standing in Hollywood.
Lively's team has denied all of these allegations. They have responded to this filing, this lawsuit, saying...
Then there's the issue of Ryan's own behavior. While he hasn't been directly accused of wrongdoing, his actions, or lack thereof, are raising eyebrows. Take his decision to skip this year's Critics' Choice Awards. Some see it as a strategic move to avoid the spotlight, while others view it as a missed opportunity to address the controversy. His absence only fueled speculation about his marriage and involvement in Blake's alleged power plays. Was he staying home in solidarity with Blake, or simply trying to avoid further scrutiny? Either way, it wasn't a good look. Speaking of their marriage, the scandal is taking a toll on the public's perception of Ryan and Blake as a couple. For years, they've been Hollywood's golden pair, always quick with a joke, always impeccably styled, always seemingly untouchable. But now, cracks are beginning to show. Some fans even speculate that Ryan's loyalty to Blake is less about love and more about protecting their brand. Their relationship has been the foundation of their empire, from joint ventures to their carefully curated social media presence. If their image as a couple crumbles, so does a significant part of their appeal in Hollywood. And if there's one thing Hollywood hates, it's a broken illusion.
His career, he has been a major proponent of feminism, of healthy masculinity. How does it feel for him?
One of the most fascinating aspects of this scandal is its impact on Blake and Ryan's inner circle, especially Blake's friendship with Taylor Swift. Rumors suggest Taylor is distancing herself to avoid getting caught in the drama, though insiders deny this. Still, the fact that her name keeps surfacing speaks volumes about the scandal's ripple effect. It's no longer just about Blake and Ryan, their wider network of friends and collaborators is feeling the consequences, proving just how far-reaching this controversy has become.
Shutting down a woman's claim.
She is claiming that there was sexual harassment. He's saying none of it is true, never happened, never did.
Let's not forget the legal implications. Ryan's name has surfaced multiple times in Justin Baldoni's lawsuit, with claims that he was complicit in efforts to damage Baldoni's reputation. Whether these allegations hold weight remains to be seen, but the fact that they're even being discussed is damaging enough. And with the trial set for March 2026, this controversy isn't going away anytime soon. So where does this leave Ryan Reynolds? His attempts to support Blake have seemingly done more harm than good. While he may not be at the center of the scandal, his real and perceived involvement is making it harder to maintain the squeaky clean image he's spent years cultivating. The big question now is whether he can distance himself enough to protect his career, or if he'll be dragged down alongside Blake. One thing is clear, this isn't just Blake's battle anymore, it's Ryan's too.
That Justin won't be bullied by Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. So his lawyer told us that their recent court filings show how scared they are.
Just when you think it couldn't get messier, it does. As Ryan struggles to navigate the fallout, Justin Baldoni is playing the long game. While Ryan and Blake scramble to salvage their reputations, Baldoni is letting the evidence and public sympathy do the work for him. And honestly, it's working. Fans are rallying behind Baldoni, seeing him as the victim of a powerful Hollywood couple gone rogue. Meanwhile, Ryan and Blake are left to face the consequences, Blake for her alleged actions, and Ryan for his inaction. As Blake Lively's scandal continues to unfold, one thing is clear, the fallout is far from over. But what do you think? Is Blake's career beyond redemption, or can she bounce back? And what about Ryan? Does his involvement show loyalty or complicity? Share your thoughts in the comments, And don't forget to like and subscribe for more celebrity gossip and updates.